You know that feeling when you hear a sentence that's perfectly grammatical, but it just sounds completely, utterly wrong? Your brain just instantly knows something's off. Well, today, we're going to find out why. We are diving deep into the invisible rules that your mind is using every single second to make sense of the world.
Okay, so to see what I mean, let's just jump right in with a little puzzle. I'm about to show you a sentence that, it follows all the grammar rules you learned in school, but I promise you, it's going to make your brain hit the brakes. All right, ready? Here it comes. As you read this, I want you to ask yourself, what is it exactly that makes this feel so off? And there it is. We all know instinctively this is impossible, right? It's a total contradiction. But the real question is, why? Why does our brain just immediately reject it, even though the sentence structure, subject, verb, adjective, is totally fine? To get to that answer, we need to understand how meaning itself actually gets built.
So, to solve this puzzle, we first need the right set of tools. It turns out linguists basically split the idea of meaning into two big categories: what words literally say and what we mean to say when we use them.
And this breaks down into two major fields. On one side, you have semantics. This is the literal, context-free, dictionary definition of words. On the other side, you've got pragmatics, which is all about the context, who is speaking, where they are, and what their intention is. And that context, well, it can change everything.
Let's make this super clear with a simple example. Imagine someone asks you this. Pretty straightforward question, right? Now, if you take this response literally, semantically, it's just a statement of fact. This person is on a diet. But we all instantly get the pragmatic meaning, don't we? What they really mean is, no thank you. They're not just sharing information. They're using language to politely refuse something. That right there, that's pragmatics in action. And this brings us right back to our pregnant bachelor. The problem with that sentence has nothing to do with context or what someone intends to say. The problem is baked right into the literal core meaning of the words themselves. So we're not in the world of pragmatics here. We are squarely in the world of semantics.
Okay, so if semantics is the key, how do we actually use it? Well, to find out, we have to look even deeper. We have to break words down into their tiniest little pieces. We have to analyze their conceptual DNA, so to speak.
These tiny building blocks are what we call semantic features. Think of them like atoms or, like little Lego bricks. Every single word is like a molecule built from a unique combination of these features, and that specific combination is what gives a word its precise meaning. For example, take the word hen. It's not just one single concept. It's a whole bundle of these features. It's animate, it's a bird, it's a type of fowl, it's fully grown, and really importantly, it's female. If you just flip one of those features, say from female to plus male, you get a totally different word, rooster. See how that works? All right, now we're getting somewhere. We have our tools, we understand these semantic features, so now let's go back and use this knowledge to finally crack our puzzle.
And here it is, laid out, plain as day. The word bachelor has the features plus human, plus male, and minus married, meaning not married. But the word pregnant absolutely requires the feature plus female, and right there, that's the collision.
The whole sentence just crashes because these fundamental building blocks of meaning are in direct opposition. It's like trying to force two magnets together the wrong way. Our brains detect this clash between plus male and plus female in a split second and flag the entire sentence as nonsense. It's what linguists call semantically anomalous.
Now, this whole idea of clashing features can create even more bizarre, yet grammatically perfect sentences. This one is a super famous example from the linguist Noam Chomsky. It's complete gibberish, but why?
It's just a total pileup of feature clashes. I mean, how can something be colorless and green at the same time? One is literally color, and the other is plus color. And how can an abstract idea, which is not alive so it's negative animate, sleep, which is an action that requires something to be plus animate? And sleeping furiously? Come on. The features just do not add up.
So, okay, we've gone through all this. Why? Because this isn't just some neat linguistic party trick. This is a window into how your own mind actually works.
And here is the absolutely amazing part. You are an unconscious master of all of this. Every single time you listen or speak, your brain is doing millions of these tiny calculations, instantly checking if the features of words fit together. It's this invisible, lightning-fast system that lets us build shared meaning out of just sounds in the air.
So, that leaves us with one last thing to think about.
If our brains have mastered a system this incredibly complex just for understanding language, what other amazing invisible rules are running in the background right now that we don't even know about? It's a pretty cool thought. Thanks for joining me for this one.